This will have to work. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Coach Robinson, aka Cool Kid Coach. Next to me is one of our freshmen. This is Carlos. Carlos, what is your gamer tag?
It's actually a gray zesty orange. It was mainly inspired because my first name that everyone used to call me in Puerto Rico was Gray, for some reason or another.
In Puerto Rico, they called you Gray?
Yeah, they used to call me Gray.
Why they call you Gray?
But
you're not even close to Gray.
I have no idea.
This Carlos is Gray.
I know, but I have no idea. Like this like one day or like they're just like I think it was because before then like my favorite color was gray, but they used to call me Gray a lot, and I'm like, okay, well I like the name Gray. So I went to to sign up for Rocket League, and I was like,
no, was that here? Here at Rocket League. Okay.
So when I started playing Rocket League in Puerto Rico, I was like, I need a name.
Oh, okay,
I need a username.
So my man is from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes, I'm from Puerto Rico.
So he's not Mexican.
No, not Mexican.
Don't get it twisted. You call him Mexican, he gonna fight.
I'm gonna meet your home.
Okay, I'm just letting you know how my Puerto Ricans work. They don't like that. Now I do it on purpose because I like to see him get mad because Coach Robinson like to push buttons. So don't mind me. You know I'm simple. So anyway, so you're born and raised in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Then from Puerto Rico you moved to Colorado.
Yeah.
Usually Puerto Rico goes to Florida or New York.
Yeah.
Y'all went from Puerto Rico to Colorado.
Yes, and I know that. I have family even that moved to Florida, from Puerto Rico to Florida, because I have no idea, but they just did. And I'm like, well, we want to move to the United States because they offered us work. Like, they offered us jobs that we can have over here. And they even offered me a job as a cameraman and editor, so I took the job. I'm working at NVSM, so I am a cameraman.
NVSM?
Yeah.
What is that?
So it's Nueva Vida Student Ministries, right? So it's a
Nueva Vida.
Nueva Vida.
Say it again.
It's called in English it's New Life, but it's Nueva Vida.
Nueva Vida.
Yes, Nueva Vida.
Nueva Vida. Where did we go? Nueva Vida.
Nueva Vida.
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 Okay, man, you killing me, man. I did I say it right? Vida.
There's pronunciation.
Oh my goodness, this man trying to teach me some ching chang. Okay, let's try it again.
So Nueva Vida.
Nueva Vida.
Close.
Gosh dang.
But yeah, we got offered a job, so we decided.
So your parents are in ministry?
Yes.
Okay, and are they do they run the Spanish church or what do they do?
Yeah, it's a Spanish church, and they offered me to work there as a cameraman.
Okay.
So my dad, he plays the bass in main services. My mom works there as a security guard. So that's nice, and I work there as a cameraman.
That's awesome, man. That's really cool. Hey, I like it. I love it. Okay, so you guys moved from Puerto Rico to Colorado.
Yes.
So in Puerto Rico, we were playing Rocket League in Puerto Rico.
Yes, I started playing Rocket League in Puerto Rico.
And how old were you when you started playing Rocket League?
Like probably 11 or 12.
11 or 12. Now, man, that's a long time some Rocket League. So then you come to Colorado. Then is this your? Now, when you got here, were you in middle school or were you coming into high school when you got here?
I was coming into high school. I got here on May 24th of last year.
Okay, so you already finished middle school.
Yes.
And so this is Colorado. This is your first year in Colorado.
Yeah.
So how did you feel trying to run?
I'm gonna be honest. Being here was like a huge change for me.
Mm-hmm.
From like going Puerto Rico, like everyone just speaks Spanish, and then coming here, how different the culture is, and like people just speaking English. Like in Puerto Rico, I already knew English, but coming from like everyone speaking Spanish to like people speaking English was like I don't know why it was a huge change for me, and I wasn't used to it. I like the first 2 or 3 months I was here, I was like still getting used to it.
Okay.
I was like building up, and I got here. The first day I met with Manny. Manny was the one who took me a tour of the whole school, and he showed me esports. So
Manny is is our senior.
Yes.
And what is Manny's name again on there? Is it
Aqua Manny.
Aqua Manny. That's it. When you see him on Rocket League, look at Aqua Manny. So Aqua Manny gave you the tour of the school.
Yeah.
And then he told you, "Hey man, you got an esports team, buddy."
Yep.
You know, he goes, "You don't look like you're gonna be playing no football no time soon." No offense. No, look.
No, you're fine. You're
Hey, don't be looking at me like that, folks. I'm just trying to keep it real. My man weigh like 90 pounds.
You're correct.
And when he wet, maybe 95. I don't want him to die on the field, okay? He good right where he at. So let's get that straight. There's a place for everybody here at Fountain Fort Carson. That's what we want to say to people. If you got skills, we're going to find a skill and going to put you to work. Is that fair?
Yeah.
All right. So did you play in the spring? I mean, did you play in the fall, I should say?
Yeah, I started playing on fall.
Okay. And how do you compare being more competitive Rocket League to what you're used to playing? Is it a lot different?
It's really different because I used to just play with my friends like in casual games and with family just casually. But then I didn't even know esports was a thing. I thought only esports was like a very famous thing that like only professional like best pros in the world players did. But I didn't know like schools had them. Because in Puerto Rico, there's like really not any after school things that you can really do.
So you excited then, huh?
Yeah, I was extremely excited, and I still am that I get to like come here and play games.
And so what does your parents say? You tell them this.
So,
yeah, I want to hear this.
My parents are kind of biased because things that happened like with my other brothers and all that. With games and all that stuff, like they were like kind of like, I told them that I'm just gonna come here to like compete and be competitive here, and this is really just gonna like help me open myself because this is what I love. This is what I love doing.
Yeah.
And even especially with making new friends and like having new people so I can play my favorite game with.
Makes sense. So now that you're on the esports Rocket League team, you know my man Turp Bowling. You know my man Aquamani.
Yep.
You know Jay Gosh Dang Pizzle.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we just got Tony on board. Hey, Tony.
Hi.
Yeah, so you heard in the background, hi. That's my man Tony. He's cool as a cucumber. He's now come to the Rocket League crew. So how are you liking the crew that you're on with now?
So the crew that I'm on with now is not gonna lie, pretty decent. I love like even with new players. Right now, I'm teaching him how to like hit the ball, how to aim for the ball to like get in the goal. For example, the ball's going a different direction. You're gonna hit it towards the net.
Makes sense. So hold on real quick. Let me go ahead and do a quick shout out. Super Fox Games. Are you talking about for the high school? The high school, we are 3-2 right now. We took a devastating loss yesterday for esports. The system was lagging. It was like lagging at the wrong points. Like it was lagging for Aquamani, then it switched to Terp, then at the end it switched to J Pizzle. So like each guy was lagging against this other team, and the other team from Cali, they're really good. So it's the wrong time to have a system lagging.
Yeah.
You know, but just so you know, I had to make sure I respond to the question. You know, as we're interviewing my man Carlos, Mr. Gray, okay? But so you're on the esports team, you're enjoying that. Now, this is your first high school, of course. Mm-hmm. What do you think of Fountain Fort Carson so far?
So far, it's a really great high school. It's really great. It's a place where you can just really express yourself and like be free.
Okay.
This place is like really chill. Like no one like goes out there judging you. It's like pretty calm. And especially here in the esports team, you can just be you. Like
nice.
There's no like hatred towards what you do.
No, ain't no hatred here, baby. We all gamers here. Even Coach Robinson. Now don't get me twisted.
I don't believe in myself.
I play the games. You already know this, Carlos. I was already telling you today what was I playing, wasn't I?
Yeah. I
was playing some gosh dang Gran Turismo. Boom, boom. Trying to win a race. But it's a different story. I'm going to get it. Trust me, I'm going to get it. Now, since you're here in school, what is your current GPA? You're a smart guy.
I think my current GPA is like 3. I think it was like last time I checked it was like 3.1. I think it was
3.1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
like average. It's like average.
it's like average. Okay, but you always want to be above average. So y'all know you're trying to work hard and do right. You know what I'm saying? So now that you're here in school, you go into classes. You got 3.1, which is really decent. I'll give you props on that. What are your goals and your aspirations after high school? Do you plan on going to college? What do you want to do after that?
Yeah, so I'm planning to go to college and specifically.
Real quick, folks, just so you know, we did sell popcorn for the esports crew, so we'll be doing it again next season as well. So when you hear me talk about get your popcorn ready, here you go. Okay, so I had to give a shout out for the popcorn because it's delicious. Okay, go ahead.
So I think I'm going to go to college, specifically with one in Texas, that my cousin actually studied there, as in music production.
Oh, so you play an instrument also or no?
So I play multiple instruments.
Like what? Talk to me, buddy.
So
I want to hear this.
I like to keep myself informed in at least as many instruments as I can, and I'm not saying like be really good at every single one. I'm saying like know a little of every single different instrument.
Okay. So what is your favorite though? You gotta have a favorite.
There's two.
Talk to me.
There's two instruments that
I'm gonna take a guess. Let me take a guess. Drums.
Correct.
The master beat.
That's
You're
the
from Puerto
second
Rico.
one. That's the second one. But
He's
what's the
from
first one?
Electric guitar.
I don't think they did.
No.
Okay, hold on.
Maybe, but I've never thought about it like that.
So if it's not the guitar, keyboard.
There you go.
Buddy, how could problem no? Cause I be done. Come on.
So yeah, the keyboard and the drums is the main instruments that I play. But I mainly make music production at my home with my computer that I have this Mac, and I do just simple stuff in Studio F4.
Okay, I heard Studio F4. It's a very good system.
Amazing, actually. So
It's really good for especially on Mac. So I'll give Macs their props on that because I'm a Mac guy. When it comes to the percussion and all the cool instruments and stuff, I give it to Mac. Also with their video editing, you know, it's really easy, real simple to use. So that's just me. Now, so you want to go to school for you know instruments and everything else. So how do you plan on doing it? Do you plan on playing in the band at the school, or do you plan on doing anything like that of sort? Or
yeah, so currently I'm in percussion and wind ensemble.
okay,
So
you're at the high school.
yes.
Nice.
I'm here playing. We were actually supposed to go today, but there's like plan switch. Different people were confused, so we kind of like figured it out. Some people played. Some people didn't. I was supposed to play today, but since there's like a huge confusion, they changed me out. They changed someone out. They kept changing out. But
Fair enough.
actually, was it Thursday that we played on?
Yes, Thursday was yesterday, so we had the game. Yes.
So last Thursday, we played. I don't know if you were there, but we played every single song that we have for wind ensemble, percussion, concert band, and jazz band.
Nice.
So we played every single song that day. You should have been there. If you missed it, you missed it.
I missed it. My bad. I didn't know. I'm just gonna tell you right now. My bad. I was. Yeah. You know, Coach Robinson. I'm doing a lot of other things, so you gotta understand what I be doing. I'm all over the place. So, your mom and dad are here. Now you say you have older brothers.
Yeah.
And how many kids are in your family?
So there's four.
4. And are you the youngest? Are you the middle? Where are you at?
I am there's the youngest, and then there's me.
Oh,
So the
you're
oldest is my stepsister. Her name is Mirialis. She is 23 years old.
close. Okay.
There's my sister. She is 18, I think she is right now.
Okay.
She's in Puerto Rico studying.
Okay.
There's me, and there's my little brother.
Okay.
He is like I think it was like 6. He's in Puerto Rico, so I don't have tracks yet.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, do you ever get to see him and play games
Yeah,
with him online?
I do play with him a lot.
Now, you and I had a big debate not too long ago about the Oculus, the Rift,
Yeah.
and the PlayStation VR 2. Did you watch the YouTube I sent you?
I did.
And what did you think?
Okay, so there is two separate things that the Oculus, the Rift, anything owned by Meta, and the PSVR 2 has. So the PSVR 2 is really great. It's an amazing VR headset that you can get for the PS5. In my opinion, I've kind of changed here. It is better than the Rift. It's better than any Meta device. But we're talking here about quality.
Right.
Because if you've seen the games, they look amazing. They look super good. Even like the simple things as shading, everything is on point, perfect.
They just don't have a lot of games. That's the only drawback. And I said this to you. That's where the other systems got it in place.
So yeah, the anything owned by Meta can be connected to your own computer if you have one, and you don't need a super buffed PC. You can just have a regular, even Intel graphics UHD to run your own VR headset.
True.
It does draw back on the quality because you may have like a lower quality for obviously to optimize for better FPS and better gameplay. But I'm gonna say if you have a super buff PC that have like a NVIDIA GeForce 300,
Then you're talking, now you're talking like, that's like a $4,000 computer.
Yeah.
I ain't got that. Okay, Coach Rob ain't got that. But, so that's what we talk about here at esports. We talk about games, VR, and everything else. Now, do you eat breakfast in the morning?
Of course.
What do you eat?
So I don't eat what your typical eggs or bread or.
What about cereal?
Not even cereal. So what I eat is Puerto Rican cuisine. So
Puerto Rican cuisine.
yeah.
All right, what is the cuisine?
So I don't know if you know, but Puerto
Plantains? You
Rico,
eat the plantains?
the plátano.
Oh, the plátano. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, what we mainly eat for breakfast is something called an arepa. An arepa is imagine like a pastry, right? And it's like deep fried.
A donut?
No, not a donut. It's not a donut.
A churro?
No,
It's not a churro?
it's like a circle. It's like a circle, right?
It's not a circle. It's not a circle churro. You put no cinnamon and sugar on it?
No.
Oh.
You season it.
You season it?
Yeah.
Well, like the spicy season?
Yeah. No, we season it.
Alright.
And it tastes amazing.
I believe you.
I ate 3 of them today, this morning. It was so good.
Okay. He better be eating them because he needed some weight.
I
So,
do.
okay. So that's what you eat in the morning.
Yeah. Mainly every morning.
Mainly every morning. So then, lunch. What does your lunch consist of?
Well, lunch mostly is here. What the school gives out here. But if it's on like the weekends where I can eat at home, I mainly cook myself.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Chef Boy RD.
So
What you cook?
I make rice with beans. I don't know in English, you only know how to say in Spanish. Pechuga, which is like chicken breast. There it is.
There you
but
go.
it's
Pechuga.
grilled. It's grilled.
Grilled chicken breast.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then the beans, we don't make them like Mexican beans. They're like
You got refried. Yours is not refried beans.
No.
Yours is like more separated beans.
Yeah.
I know what kind of bean you're talking about. I got you. For those who don't know what that means, look it up. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Google it because it is delicious. I will say there is 2 differences, but it is delicious. So you get a nice breakfast. You get yourself a nice little lunch. So who cooks the dinner?
my dad. He's
Oh.
actually an amazing chef. His food is amazing.
Go ahead, Daddy-O.
So he mainly cooks 2 or 3 things. The most common one is a steak that he makes, and he makes about like it's almost like this size of the palm of your palm. He makes it amazing, and he like tells you what do you want, medium rare, cooked.
So you think you at the restaurant?
I feel like I'm in a
Fair
restaurant
enough.
because he even puts music and all that in the background.
Oh shoot! Go ahead,
He
Daddy-O.
dims the lights and he puts
Ooh.
candles and all that.
Turn the
He's
lights down
fancy.
low, Daddy. Go ahead now. Oh, you don't know about that. Go. He go.
Another thing he cooks is, which I absolutely love of him cooking, is we call it asopao.
Asopao?
Asopao.
Asopao.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so-
that is imagine yourself soup, but it has rice in it, and instead of just like your ordinary chicken broth soup. We add plátanos, which is like a plantain. We even eat it with arepas.
Arepas? What's that?
When I talk about when I
Like
eat
a,
breakfast.
oh, so you eat your breakfast with it also. It's like a bread type.
Yeah. It's like,
Okay, fried. Okay, with the seasoning. Good. Got you. Cool.
So like in dinner when we have the asopao, we like dip it in and then eat it.
Ah.
And you mainly eat that with coffee. You
Coffee.
mainly eat it with coffee.
You drink coffee?
Of course.
Look at this dude. That is something I did not know. Coach Me, did you know my man Carlos drinks coffee in the morning?
Coffee. Yeah. I freaking love coffee.
Do you drink it black?
I drink it black, just like with 1 or 2 sugars. And that's it.
Not me. I got them creamers, buddy. I got that Rice Krispie Kreme. That stuff is delicious. So, it sounds like you have a pretty cool breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which I really respect. You're enjoying the school so far, which I also enjoy hearing. I want you to keep pushing, keep striving, okay? Because that's how it's going to work for you in the future. Stay disciplined, with your schoolwork, and always stay respectful like you have been with your parents. And I think you're going to go far. All this food sounds great. I know it do. He got to bring us some, Super Fox. But he going to have to bring us some of them foods and tell his dad, hey, Coach Robinson said you got to make some food. And we'll figure something out. Coach Sneed, now we'll figure out how to get him in the kitchen. We ain't worried about that. We'll make it right. So, but thank you. Also, yesterday, like I said, we had our esports. We had Overwatch, the daytime. They lost. The evening won. So our daytime is 2 and 3, and the evening group is 3 and 2. Our esports Rocket League, they're also 3 and 2. And then you are kind of with the JV crew, but you still got, you get in games and stuff like that. And how is that going for you so far?
So in terms of games, it's been really difficult since our players are still pretty much brand new to the game. I've been coaching them.
Okay.
So
learning how to work together and communicate is going to be really key.
It really is the key. So we just gotta push hard and get into coaching and get them ready for new games. And
I like that. So this is what we do here, guys, on Fridays, our Coach's Corner. This is my friend here, my man, Mr. Gray. I call him Mr. Gray. Okay, I like Mr. Gray. That sounds cool. I don't know what the other name. Gray. What do you say it was?
Grace is the orange.
Grace is the orange. Forget that.
Zesty orange.
Forget that, dog. Mr. Gray. Say zesty orange. It sounds like a Mexican dish. I might get some because it sounds kind of delicious, like a dessert. I like that. And I ain't gonna lie. If it's something zesty, I like that. But I'm just telling you might want to look at Mr. Gray. Mr. Gray sounds smooth.
I actually have that as my VR headset name.
Mr. Gray.
It's Mr. Dot Gray.
I like that, Mr. Dot Gray. So we got my man Carlos, aka Coach Robinson, will say Mr. Gray, but it's actually Gray. What season orange or zesty orange? Gray zesty orange here. Thank you for coming out today and for your first interview, your freshman year. So we're gonna keep doing this every year. So as you get better, next year you're gonna get more interviews. So you never know. When you're becoming a junior, you'll probably be the captain of the Rocket League team and teaching others how to play right. So keep working with others. Keep doing that. Thank you guys again for watching. This is Cool Kid Coach. This is
Mr. Gray.
Mr. Gray, Gray Zesty Orange, coming to you. Thank you, and Hal, we'll talk to you guys on Tuesday to give you the updates on Minecraft and chess. Peace.